Canada's new Prime Minister Mark Carney has made his first official overseas visit, meeting French President Emmanuel Macron in Paris on Monday. The visit comes as relations between Canada and the United States have deteriorated under President Donald Trump. Speaking at a joint press conference at the Élysée Palace, Carney emphasized the importance of strengthening ties with allies like France. He described Canada as the most European of non-European countries, while reaffirming its North American identity and commitment to maintaining positive relations with the U.S.
With you, Mr. President, I want to ensure that France and the whole of Europe works enthusiastically with Canada, the most European of non-European countries, determined like you to maintain the most positive possible relations with the United States. Canada is a reliable, trustworthy, and strong partner of France, which shares our values and lives them through action during this age of economic and geopolitical crises.
Tensions between Ottawa and Washington have escalated due to U.S. tariffs on Canadian goods and Canada's retaliatory measures. Trump has also repeatedly made controversial remarks about annexing Canada, prompting strong rejections from both Carney and his predecessor, Justin Trudeau. While Macron did not directly address Trump's statements, he criticized tariffs, calling them a cause of inflation. He also spoke of strengthening strategic projects with closest and most loyal partners, saying that France and Canada are stronger together.
Continue to be at the forefront of the international mobilization, given that France and Canada launched together some initiatives in 2018 in Charleroi and in Biarritz.
Nous veillerons aussi à ce que notre amitié soit utile à la promotion de nos valeurs, de nos engagements communs, pour la défense des démocraties, pour la solidarité internationale, pour le développement, pour un commerce équitable, pour la protection de la planète. Je crois qu'un et l'autre, nous croyons en effet que le commerce équitable qui respecte les règles internationales est une bonne chose pour la prospérité de tous. Et il est à coup sûr plus efficace que les tarifs qui créent de l'inflation et abîment les chaînes de production et l'intégration de nos économies. Nous croyons, nous aussi, que la liberté d'expression si chère à nos pays est autre chose que le déferlement de la haine, de la violence, du harcèlement en ligne ou
Carney's decision to visit France and the UK first, rather than Washington, was symbolic, as Trump's trade policies and strained alliances were likely on the minds of both leaders. Carney and Macron also reaffirmed their support for Ukraine amid ongoing ceasefire negotiations. Macron called France and Canada peaceful powers that would continue backing Kiev and pushing Russia for clear commitments toward lasting peace.
Qui prémuniront l'Ukraine contre toute nouvelle agression russe et permettront d'assurer la sécurité de l'Europe tout entière. Le Canada et la France sont des puissances de paix, des alliés fiables qui prendront part ensemble à cet effort. C'est dans cet esprit que nous maintiendrons notre soutien à l'Ukraine et continuerons d'exiger de la Russie des engagements clairs, et nous prendrons toutes les initiatives utiles pour avancer, de concert avec nos partenaires américains, européens et internationaux. Et c'est évidemment un des sujets que nous allons évoquer avec M. le Premier ministre dans un instant. Dans le contexte international actuel, nous voulons pouvoir développer aussi nos projets les plus stratégiques avec nos partenaires les plus proches, les plus loyaux. Parce que nous avons la conviction, et je crois que nous l'avons en commun, que nous sommes plus forts ensemble, mieux capables d'assurer le respect de nos intérêts, le plein exercice de notre souveraineté. Il nous faut faire preuve d'ambition dans les secteurs de la défense et de la sécurité, mais aussi au-delà, dans l'organisation de la transition écologique.
Their meeting followed a video conference on Saturday, organized by British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, where countries supporting Ukraine discussed a potential coalition of the willing to reinforce any peace agreement. Meanwhile, AFP reported that Carney has invited Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to the G7 summit in Alberta this June. Carney, who took office last week, will now travel to the United Kingdom for meetings with Prime Minister Starmer and King Charles III. So far, no visit to Washington has been scheduled, though Carney has said he is open to meeting Trump if Canada's sovereignty is respected.